Good morning. Now, I'm a pretty confident woman, but I wasn't always this way. In fact, if you'd seen me on my very first day of my very first job, oh, that's right, you wouldn't have seen me because I didn't turn up. And I'll tell you about that in a moment. Let's go back to the beginning. So I'm the youngest of 5 children born into an Air Force family. So we Air Force brats, is what they called us back then, were expected to be confident because we constantly moved from place to place, school to school, meeting new friends. But if you lined us all up, because we did actually look like pretty well-functioning, happy kids, if you lined us up and got us to put our hands out, we all bit our nails. And I bit my nails so badly that sometimes they would bleed. It was really painful. And really, that was my only external sign of the internal turmoil that I had. So let's fast forward a few years to my first job. I whipped myself up into such a frenzy of fear of the unknown and anxiety that I didn't turn up on the first day, or the second, or the third. In fact, on the 4th day, my parents drove me there and pretty much pushed me out into my job. I think that's the only way I would have got there. This lack of the ability to manage my own emotions stayed with me throughout my career. And in actual fact, those lack of skills stopped me from progressing to where I really wanted to be. And the turning point in my life came one night when I had chest pains. They were so bad, I thought I was going to die. I remember going down the freeway at high speed thinking, I don't even think I'm going to make it to the hospital. I was so frightened. And then later, it was anxiety. Anxiety. I was being bullied by a group of older women at work. We were sitting on a committee and I don't think I was committed enough to the cause or something like that. I don't know even what it was. I just remember the cause of the chest pains. But, you know, my story is not that unusual. I've spoken to hundreds or thousands of women in every walk of life who've said how their lack of confidence has held them back not only in their personal lives, but in their work lives as well. One of the things that I find, though, is from all of the research that I've done into confidence, because I run a business called Self-Confident Women, is that women in general lack confidence more than men. And it stops us stepping in to our potential. I can see some women nodding here. And when you team that lack of confidence up with low self-awareness and lack of social skills, people skills, you bring in a pretty interesting dynamic into the workplace. You have on one side competent women not confident enough to step forward and be developed. Or you have the flip side of what I call the mean girls in heels syndrome. Mean girls in heels are the ones who are aggressive and unkind and will do anything to get to where they want. But there is good news. There is a way to stop mean girls in heels rampaging through the corridors of your organisation. And that's to stop investing in women leaders. Did I really say that? Stop investing in women leaders, but instead start developing all the women in your organisation. And I'm actually going to be more specific. Start developing them in the emotional intelligence skills to increase their confidence, their resilience, improve their communication skills. Global studies from Petadine, I think it's called, and the IMF have uncovered that companies who employ lots of women outperform their competitors in every area of profitability. Every area. But they don't develop just the women at the top. They develop all their staff. Now, I've been running Self-Confident Women since 2006, and I am passionate about empowering women to be the best that they can be. And I applaud you for all of the work that you're doing with your women in leadership. But my question is, what are you now going to do to increase the confidence levels in your women in your workplace to unlock their potential? Thank you.
I'm at Glenise Speakers Institute and got to watch her present her speech, and it was incredible. And I also had conversations with her, and I felt empowered as a woman who works in different places where sometimes I'm the only woman in the room. And it was so empowering, and I just encourage you, if you need someone to come and speak at your event, Glenise is the woman for the job.
It's been an absolute pleasure to meet you over the last few days. I'm really inspired by what you're doing. I think it's a really great movement, so go on and go. Good luck with it all. Thanks.